Hey, good morning. It is the beginning of week 12. I'm back at you. My name is Josh Thurman. Thank you again so much for joining me on my weight loss journey. It is October the 10th, 2015. Last week weighed in at 237.4 pounds. And last night, my wife and I went out to dinner. We went to Granite City to celebrate our 14th wedding anniversary, which is actually on Tuesday. And, you know, for the guys watching, all I can say is, I don't know what I've done right. I don't know what I've done wrong, but obviously I've done more right than wrong 14 years. So, baby, if you see this, I love you. Guys, let's see what we got. Let's see where the scale is today. I'm a little nervous with that dinner out last night. I did my best to keep it keto. So for those of you who have been following me, you kind of understand I'm following the keto diet, which means I'm keeping my carbs super low. 20 grams a day is where I try to shoot for. Higher amount of fat, moderate amount of protein. And, that diet seems to work pretty good for me for a lot of reasons. And I think the biggest reason is because when most people look at doing a diet or they start a diet, they have this end goal in place. The best results that I got, I was about 260 pounds when I got engaged. And, I wanted to get in shape for the wedding. We were going to be going to the Bahamas on a honeymoon. And no, I wasn't planning on taking off my shirt, but, I wanted to do the best I could. And I think a lot of people, men and women, will shoot for a goal like that. It'll be some arbitrary date out into the future that they want to lose weight for. Maybe it's the prom, maybe it's a wedding, whether it's your wedding or you're going to a wedding, you're getting, beach ready or summer ready or whatever. And I think that mentality is setting a lot of people up for failure. And the reason I think it's setting people up for failure is once you hit whatever that date is, your wedding date, your summer vacation date, whatever the date is that you hit, once you hit that, you're probably just going to go back to your bad habits. And obviously, it's your habits that brought you to where you are. It's your habits that brought you to starting the journey in the first place. So the reason I love the keto diet is, in all honesty, with the exception of maybe a couple of trip ups here and there, out to eat, with family or whatever, you may not be able to dial it in perfectly. I see this as a lifestyle that I can handle the rest of my life, and that's really what you need in order to have successful, long-term, permanent weight loss. So sorry for the little rant, sorry for the off topic. These are supposed to be just the weigh-in, but I appreciate all of you for sticking with me, sticking to the end here. We're going to get to the weigh-in right now. All right, so for those of you who didn't realize, I shoot the actual weigh-in with my iPhone. $237.8. All right. A little bit of swallowing my pride moment right now, I guess. In another video, in a previous video, I had mentioned that on this diet I had not gained any weight. Well, if you've been following me, I'm not in love with the scale. I don't judge my wins or my losses based simply on the number on the scale. Yes, I gained half a pound. Well, guys, I had like a 1,200 calorie dinner last night. I actually barely creeped under my maintenance calorie, and there was a good amount of carbs. I didn't go above 50 grams, with like 51 grams, but I'd also had, 35, 40 grams almost every single day this week. So I mentioned to my wife that I'd been feeling a little bit bloated all week. I probably haven't been having enough water. It's cooled off a little bit. And when it cools down, you got to be a little more conscious of making sure you get your water in that flushes out everything and just keeps you from, retaining water and whatnot. So I think that's what it is. I'm assuming that's what it is. And either way, it doesn't matter, because in the end, up to this point, I guess I should say, I started at 291 pounds. I'm 238 pounds now. I was about 215, 220 when I got married 14 years ago. So, gonna keep pushing, gonna keep going. Thank you so much for following me. If you haven't already, please subscribe. You know, your guys' words, they mean a lot. You know, whether you follow me on Facebook, you follow me on Instagram, or you follow me here on YouTube. Your encouragement means a lot, and I'd love to hear about your story, your weight loss journey as well. Thanks again. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you again soon.